Today I'm going to share with you a little bit about the energy of our home being very, very important to our health and well-being. So we are energy, we are energy beings, and the environment that we spend the most time in tends to be our home. So especially if your home is built near water, like if it's built on running water, built on a stream or running water underneath it or beside it, it's going to also affect the energy in your property, in your home. So this brings in the whole thing with ley lines and geopathic stress lines, and you can Google a lot more information about that. I'm just going to go into a little bit of how this could affect you. So if you're sleeping in a bedroom where the ley lines cross over, then they're going to affect your body, your night's sleep, your energy levels, and your health and well-being as well. So those ley lines could be cutting across your body energetically while you sleep and causing problems in those areas. Example, if it cuts across the lower body, these ley lines, these geopathic stress lines, you may have problems in the lower body, so all those organs, all that area of the body affected. Or if it cuts across here at the throat chakra, then you're going to have problems with ears, nose, throat, digestion, even swallowing, all the things wherever the ley lines are affecting you. And of course as well, the whole feng shui of our home. We need to keep our home decluttered. We need to keep our environment and our space decluttered. If you have a cluttered home, you'll have a cluttered mind and you'll have a very cluttered life as well. So it's really about the home represents you. The home represents an extension of your energy. That's the energy that's surrounding you all of the time. So even when you're not at your home, you're still an extension of that energy, because it's the place where you mostly live, mostly sleep, mostly spend time with people. So you need to have a very uplifting and vibrant. So looking into a lot more things about feng shui, I would highly recommend as well. And just getting your environment to be a place where it's peaceful and zen. So you can use incense, burn incense in your home to keep that flow of chi positive. It'll clear away any negative chi that builds up in your home over time. So that's a positive thing that you can do. You can burn sage as well, and you can go around every corner of every room in your home and open those windows, sage every room and every corner, and let all the old energy out. So if you want a clean start, that's a good way as well. You can use the likes of tingsha bells, or if you don't have tingsha bells, or if you have a singing bowl or any of those items, and if you don't, you can just use saucepan lids, just clang them together, and just that'll do clearing of the energy in your home as well, because that sound vibration is powerful at clearing and cleansing the home and the energy around you. So if you're feeling your life's very stagnant, your energy's very stagnant, you're very overwhelmed, there's a real stuckness in your life, it's going to help to clear all of that for you as well. So there are some of the things that you can do. And then, of course, the thing with the homes that are built on water or near running water or built on running water, they are going to attract spirits as well. So I know I lived in a home like that all of my childhood, and of course I've been very aware of spirits since I was a very young child. So that's where they like to gather. The earthbound souls will gather in those places. So you may be aware of that in certain buildings, certain locations, when you visit a certain area, a certain town, a certain location, a certain property, a certain dwelling place. You might feel, oh, something's a bit eerie here, or a bit something's gone on here before. So it could be the presence still of earthbound spirits. And of course, Ireland has suffered famine. It has been war taken over by other countries in the past. We had a lot of awful tragedies happen as well, and unmarked graves, and of course people building on top of cemeteries and all kinds of things, of course, because there's only a certain amount of land, and with all the generations that have gone before us. So you may be aware of that. Like example, even in Mullingar, if you go to the library, that was the old jail. So when you go in there, you might just be aware that this is not the most pleasant environment. You may start to feel a bit uneasy in yourself after leaving there. Or I remember long before there was bones of the monks discovered in Austin Friar Street, that I would not walk that side of the street, and especially just there every morning when I was walking up the town at only age 21, and I would not walk there. And then eventually those bones were discovered, and they have that beautiful monument there now. So often we need to trust our intuition and instinct. If you're going to a place or you're frequenting a place and it just doesn't feel right energetically, and you come away from there feeling worse or overwhelmed or angry or upset or emotional, just asking yourself, where have I been today? Where are the kind of places I've been? And just, sending love, light and peace to those places. But I'd recommend staying away from any overwhelming energy like that as well, because if there's spirits in anyone's house or any place, you have to get people in who are specialised in that. You really need to get in people, and shamanic people tend to be very good at clearing the lands, and they specialise in clearing the lands and removing the spirits from those places and settling the energy and just moving them on to the light and clearing them away from the land and the space, and just bringing that peacefulness, returning it to peacefulness and harmony as well. So that's just something I wanted to share with you today before I do my readings and healing sessions, and wish you all a blessed day.